I'm about to give you my TBR for the Reading Rush. I'm excited to be taking part in what was formerly called the Booktubeathon, which is now being called the Reading Rush. First things first, I want to see something. Leave a comment telling me where you might have cut out of the video, or if you've watched the video all the way to the end, I want to see something. So this is my first time doing the Reading Rush. Well, it's like within my first year of doing BookTube. And I'm excited to take part and just like challenge myself through this week to not gonna be reading 7 books, but challenge myself to read, what is that like gonna be, about 3, 4, 5 books for the week? And we're gonna be skimping a little bit because I have things to do. I have work. I have to catch up on Pose and Euphoria. So for the first challenge, read a book with purple on the cover. Since I still have to finish reading this, I decided to read Kings, Queens, and In-Betweens by Tanya Buttigieg. It has a lot of purple, probably different tones of purple. I mean, this is like a blue, but there's like, she's purple, that's purple, that sweater's a purple, that hair is purple, that outline's purple. This is a different kind of purple. It's like a violet-ish purple. There's some purple back here. So much purple. So this is the book to read, and I'm excited. I'm getting further into the story. We have passed a threshold of like that initial inciting incident, so now we're at a point of really getting into the world of this book. So I'm excited to see where it goes. I am hoping that things kind of turn up on the excitement a little further on. I think some budding relationships are happening, so I'm excited about seeing how those play out. It's very cute, it's very adorable, and I'm enjoying it. Number 2, read a book in the same spot the entire time. For that, I decided, being that I went to Midtown Comics today, the downtown location. Actually, I went to Forbidden Planet first, but didn't have all of what I wanted. So I went to Midtown Comics and I got, oh my god. Okay, please like, come on out. Come on out. Excellence by Brandon Thomas. I believe with art by Carrie Randolph and Emilio Lopez. This is issue 1 and issue 2. This is all they had. So I'm gonna have to go back to Forbidden Planet to get the 3rd issue. And I got Animosity by Marguerite Bennett and Rafael de la Torre. I heard great things about this. So I was thinking this would be a great book for the second challenge of read a book in the same spot the entire time. Or even Excellence. Like, I mean, it's 2 books and it's 2 small comic books, but they're worth doing. I'll probably get like the 3rd one and read all 3 at the same time in the same place, because it looks really good. It looks amazing. It looks like samurais and magic, and I am excited to get invested. And I'm also excited about this because this is a story about animals coming to awareness. After all of the bad things that humans have done to animals, they are exacting their revenge, and I'm excited to see how this is all gonna play out. Because I mean, there's a koala bear with like 2 pistols and like a sash of bullets across, with a beanie, and tortoises with rocket launchers on their backs, and antelope with grenades hanging from their antlers. What is going on? What is going on? The girls are just throwing like bombs and weapons. This one just detonated a grenade. What is going on? See, you gotta take care of the animals because they will kill you. Ugh. I'm excited though. I'm excited to read it and see how to dodge the killer animals. Number 3, read a book you meant to read last year. For that, I decided to go with The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. I was supposed to read this in this little sequence that I had. I was gonna read The Book Thief, then The Kite Runner, and then The Alchemist. All because they started with the, and they are all critically acclaimed, bestseller, big deal books. So I've already read The Book Thief and The Kite Runner. And now it's The Alchemist, and it is due, and she's a pretty short girl. The writing doesn't seem too flowery or too dense, so I feel like I'd be able to breeze through this and have an enjoyable novel. I'm excited about reading this. Number 4, read an author's first book. And for that, I chose Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which could also go for reading a book that you meant to read last year, because I kind of wanted to read this last year. But that didn't happen because I read other things. And also, it would be perfect to read this right after The Alchemist, because I had like a little system that I was going for last year where I was gonna read The Alchemist because there's magic, or at least magical realism in here, and then I was gonna transition into something very magical with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling. So I'm excited to get started on this series. Number 5, read a book with a non-human main character. For that, it will be Animosity by Marguerite Bennett. Is it Marjorie Bennett or Marguerite Bennett? Animosity, Year 1 by Marguerite Bennett. I think this is like a bind-up of 2 volumes. So I'm guessing like about 12 of the comics that have been released for it in the like initial run. So I'm excited about reading this. This will be my non-human main character since her doggy is a main character. Number 6. Pick a book that has 5 or more words in the title. And for that, I'm going with Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, which is 6 words in the title. And for number 7, read and watch a book to movie adaptation. And that would be Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I will read this and watch the movie adaptation and have some fun with all of it. This is my exciting little TBR. Technically, it's 6 books. And if I get the 3rd comic, which is currently out, For Excellence by Brandon Thomas, I will actually have 7 books that I read for the entire reading rush. I'm going to still have to get through 1, 2, 3 books, and these are still going to be so much more to read. I just gotta make sure and get through all of it. It should be a manageable TBR. I'm looking forward to starting the reading rush. Holla back with a comment. I'm out this bitch like Fleek.